Hello everybody, you're welcome to another episode of One on One. My name is Asari Duke. On the show, we host some of Africa's biggest stars as they take us on a journey of their careers. Don't move a muscle. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, guys. Without wasting much time, let me introduce talented actress Lydia Dozian. It's good to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Now let's get to know you as an actress. How did your career start? Can you remember your first movie?
Okay, my first film was Yesterday. It was a short film, but the interesting thing about Yesterday was it had gone to a lot of movie festivals like Afrif, and it was nominated real good. So nice. Yesterday was interesting for me.
Now, were you very nervous going on set with other big cast members? And how did you do as your first job?
I think I've always been excited about acting. I think as a child I had just envisioned myself on red carpet smiling and waving. So for Yesterday I was excited. I was more excited than I was nervous. So I got there, I saw a lot of people and I was like, can I take a picture with you? Can I take a picture? So I was more excited than I was nervous.
Okay. Now, do you used to go for auditions, and how was it like having to deal with so many people ahead of you?
Okay, the last audition I went for, this year I've really not done so much as audition, but the last audition that I went for, I got there and they looked at me and they're like, Linda, what are you doing here? I'm like, I came for audition, and they're like, please just come back later and collect your script. So that was the interesting thing about that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Have you been able to play very challenging characters?
Yeah, on one movie I did with Mrs. Hilda Dokubo, I had to play the role of a girl that had gone mad. I mean, she kept following someone's husband, and at some point she had gone mad. So I had this scene whereby I was running through the streets of Lagos. You know how Lagos is. I was running through the streets, the cameras were following me, and people were like, oh, she don't mad, really, oh, you know that? So it was more embarrassing than it was acting. So I think that was the most challenging thing for me, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, what do you love most about being an actress?
I think the interesting thing about being an actor is that you just become anybody. I think it's beautiful. You can just go from being a church girl to being a crazy girl to being a mad girl to being a saucy girl to being diabolical. So it just gives you put an element of you to being someone else. I think that's the interesting thing. It helps you to just be free.
Definitely. And what's the most challenging thing about being an actress?
Okay, I think the interesting thing people don't get about being an actress is that when you're starting, it's tough. You're broke, you know? You go for auditions and people want to give roles to people that are wearing Brazilian, that look really good, but they don't pay you to look that good. So when you're on that career path, what you have to do is you have to always find a way to balance up your money. You have to find a way to make sure that money is coming in, because trust me, it's not coming in from the acting, especially when you're starting. People don't know it because we're all out there, we're smiling, we love what we do, which is the most important thing. So people don't know that the finances are not wow.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. But what would you like to say about this, that producers always demand sex for roles?
I think we have to get to that stage where we realize that if I had formed this group of people that were passionate about acting, and we had talked about acting, really doing what we love doing, getting cameras and doing it. So I think we'll have to get to that stage whereby we realize that this is a business, this is our talent, we're talented, we cannot just afford to allow people push us around. So when you're caught up in that kind of scenario, I would advise that you just walk out. I mean, he's not the biggest producer in Nigeria.
Right.
I would love to tell everybody out there with a dream to act that, oh, you can achieve it. And to my friends, it's amazing how you like my pictures, my family, how you accompany me for auditions. I mean, when I started. So I would say thank you, I love you, God bless you.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and staying tuned. This is Tribe TV's One on One, where we had Lydia. Don't forget to tune in to us next time, but in the meantime, our social media remains the same. Our website is www.tribe.tv. Our Twitter and our Instagram are TribesTV. And of course, thank you to The Roots for this fantastic place. It is always a pleasure. I hope you enjoy the movie showing right next, and see you guys next time.